Hey Gemini, what up? How's it going? It's me, Archer, and it is time to do your everything energy check-in for you and the ones on your mind. That pulling on your first energy for the beginning of September of 2025. These are timeless readings, though, that whenever it found its way into your algorithm and you clicked on it and decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit, perfect timing as always, all right? As these are timeless readings meant to find you exactly when you need them the most. And whatever message comes out, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, I'll convey it across to you, but no worries. When you're with me, you are ultimately and definitely protected. I'm your crystals, I got your back, and I'm your ride and die. Gemini, Mars, and Mercury in the house, all right? So I love reading for you anyways because it's so cool. I don't have to rainbow it with you. I don't have to rainbow unicorn. Gemini's always like, Archer, just give it to me straight, all right? And that's the best thing. So let's do it to it. We're going to tap in, tune in, and see what's up. Let's go for it. Hey, Talon, what's up? I have heard, thank you. All right, let's go for it. Speaking of which, all right, God, tap me in and tune me into Gemini energy, please, and thank you. Give me everything you got for Gemini. Let's see what we've got. What's up, Hunter? How's it going? Hey, Shelly. What's up, Bombshell Buddha? How you doing, darling? What's up, Genie Witch? Honey Bunny? I'm glad you guys are here. What's up? Gemini, you got everybody turning out for you. All right, let's do it. You truly are pretty fly for a Gemini. So let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles for Gemini energy. Here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Oh, thank you, Michelle. You are so generous. Taurus, Gemini. Taurus, you already had your turn. It's in the playlist. Gemini, this reading is totally sponsored by Michelle Mabel. Sunday, Montre, Ventre, bien ensemble. I love it. All right, current conditions at Gemini. Let's dig in. Here we go. Don't forget, y'all, too. Cards and Coffee will be tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. All right, let's go for it. Ooh, we have the 5 of Cups, the Moon card. Get over here, and the King of Wands. You're trying to keep a stiff upper lip, but the Moon card shows you hiding a lot of your feelings, and that you're trying to find some happiness after a period of being let down time and time again in the 5 of Cups. You feel like you're lost and unsure of the direction of which to go because you've walked away from the things that didn't suit you. And some of you guys are actually doing laundry because George Harrison's holding a laundry basket, okay? But the thing on this is that you're ready to be happy again. The Moon card shows you searching, for the King of Wands, for that energy that makes you feel energized again, more powerful. It reignites the spark inside of you so you don't feel so bummed out all the time. 5 to the 8 of Cups. Some of you guys, I actually feel like that you're just over a lot of controlling energy. It's like for some of you guys, like you even dealt with controlling parents that even though they, they help you, and there are times that you wouldn't mind a little bit more freedom, but in the same sense, it's kind of like a little bit of a controlling energy too. And that you never got to live out through your shadows. I'm seeing a Gemini that growing up, something like hiding in a closet while your parents fought, or just maybe not even staying home and just always staying at grandma's house or at a friend's house or something, just to avoid the issues or the drama. You know what I mean? But some of you guys have even been noticing smells. For some reason, I keep smelling like banana nut bread. Something about a Gemini with a memory, maybe of your grandma making banana bread or something, or I don't know. Some of you guys might even be getting a little more clairsential, whatever that means, where you're actually picking up some energies and some of the smells that lets you know which souls, which people are around in your energies to help protect you, okay? Some of you guys are actually really tuning into your intuition and your gifts more, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't just go, that's so Raven, previews of the future. I don't just read tarot. Nope, I smell stuff. It's like smelling ice in the air. The Titanic's lookout said you could tell when there was ice in the air. You could smell it. And that's kind of the vibes you're in. I wonder if Frederick Fleet was a Taurus or Reginald Lee. I don't know. Anyways, all right, let's go. Let's get into the love department, starting with the past energies, all right? Because you are totally allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do-er, all right? None of us should tell y'all what to do. You guys got free will too, okay? But on this one here, it's got the 6 of Pentacles. Nope, that's a 3 of Pentacles. My bad, sorry. 3 of Pentacles into the 8 of Cups and the Empress. This person regrets walking away from you. All right? Some of you guys actually straight up, this is the one person that in this Empress energy that you could have seen something with, okay? And some of you guys have been receiving signs or messages Because you see on this Empress card how the Beatles, they've got their signs from the All You Need Is Love, the world broadcast that they did. So these are the signs, in the fact that, yes, Gemini, this person's posts, every single one of them are about you. They literally can't find anything else to post about. So no, it's not just like onesie twosies or the good posts and the bad posts. You're a bit of this person's muse now, in the fact that everything they post, it somehow ties to their feelings for you. And the regrets for walking away from you is the big point. It feels a little bit to me like, because of this person's upbringing, they were very used to drama in their life, almost to the point of an addiction to drama. And that when things were good, or when it was like really on and really well, they had to find something to make a problem with, okay? It was something that they had to outgrow, and it totally was testing your patience. Some of you guys even did live together, or you moved and relocated to be with them, because this here's the eat at home vibes with Paul and Linda moving in together and getting to know each other. But then the Eight of Cups, it's an elevation after walking away from it, okay? It's kind of like they thought on this Eight of Cups, Pisces energy, that they could continue to test your patience time after time again without you going off on them, all right? And then when you did, then they kind of got hurt or ran like a wounded dog, even after they kind of brought it into the energy. You know what I mean? Pisces, Capricorn, and Libra and Taurus energy, very strong with this one. Or some of you guys might even be a Taurus cusper. But I do have the Six of Wands down here too. So this tells me that we're manifesting from the Six of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, that the isolation is helping them to overcome the mood swings, is what I'm being told, okay? There is success here. That's Caitlin Petty riding in on a white horse, right? That's how you get through Broadway traffic when it's all backed up and the Metro cops got the barricades up. You just hop on a horse, like Ringo in Penny Lane. Some of you guys, does somebody either play the flute, or somebody about hearing the flute or something? I don't know, but I'm being drawn right to the flute part in Penny Lane, that piccolo flute. Nine of Pentacles on this into the Page of Swords. I told you they're watching you. It's that silly crazy, right? But the thing is, they're learning from it. We'll see what's up with this, that Page of Swords. They definitely have been focused on you and what they did with the Eight of Cups. All right, we'll see what's up. Now, let's get into the new person vibes, all right? This could be somebody that you're either involved with, or you're single and you wonder what's coming in, all right? My title here is just Tarot Leader, not Tarot Type with the doer. All right, we have the Fool card. Oh my gosh, the Fool card is... This card showed up during every sign at the All Signs last night, and so far it's made the rounds in Aries and Taurus, now in your sign too. Y'all, we are coming into a collective thread of people getting ready to, first of all, grow up and mature up out of some foolish, childish energies, and also take that risk. Something is getting ready to burst, and I do believe that the eclipse that's approaching, we have 2 eclipses this month. Both the new moon and the full moon come along with eclipses, okay? You're going to be shocked that like this person's already got their sights set on you. I literally hear the song by Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac, Dreams. See that bullseye up here? It got my sights set on you. The thing on this that's coming in, some of you guys, I actually do see somebody has a memory of like I'm seeing like a target hanging up in somebody's closet or their garage or something. Maybe you or this person might have been a hunter, or bow and arrow, or guns or rifles. And like somebody went to target practice and saved the target. Something like that, okay? Or there's an after party at Target, or somebody's just actually shopping at Target. Well, you've got me in your earbuds. It's cool. The Magician, oh my God, and the Ace of Pentacles. This person's a manifester, and they manifested you. Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn energy is really strong here. But yeah, this is just getting started. This person's, they're planning to plant a seed. There's something here. They're going to surprise you with a little bit, like, you know, some of those Ace of Pentacles, those small acts of like maybe a little bit of chivalry or something. Something just silly, like you guys work together and they open the door for you when you guys walk in or something, right? Or that one friend that's just a little friendly or something. I'll find out. We'll get some details, because the Fool card of the Magician is telling me that you are the manifestee in this case. All right, so you've been feeling some type of way or experiencing a Saturn return, all right? It's showing that this level up, the changes you're going through is kind of a little bit of what this person's wishing for, because like you guys check each other's boxes. It's kind of freaky. Hey, Paula, what's up, girl? But we'll get some details. We'll find out, okay? Capricorn energy is really strong here, but then you got Pisces, you got Libra, Sagittarius is here, Cancer, Leo, those two are never far apart. Virgo, could be a Cancer, Leo cusper. And then you got, man, strong Sagittarius with the Eight of Wands coming in too. There is forward momentum hidden underneath this. Like a successful outcome is guaranteed for you. All right, let's dig in. Let's grab the biblical tarot and find out what's up. You could be dealing with a Ringo or a George. I mean, a Cancer or a Pisces. A Libra, which would be a John, or another Gemini, which would be a Paul. I don't know what Pete's best birthday is. Sorry, Pete. All right. Five of Cups on the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. You know what I'm seeing here is that maybe like you're at a point here where I'm seeing that there's a person that's going to help you make contact with someone that leads into your future. Okay. Could be through a work relation, a Sun card on the Magician card, and the Eight of Cups. Well, this is interesting. This is a little bit of a side note for my single Geminis who've done the work in that. What you're going to find out is like a coworker is like, oh, hey, Gemini, because you're just talking to like, man, I'm going to be single forever. I don't know. I don't even got to worry about like couple Halloween costumes and stuff. And you got that one friend at work, Page of Swords under the Three of Pentacles, that is like, oh, Gemini, my friend's kid, you might totally like him. You know what I mean? And that comes out on that one is they actually totally really do. So my single Geminis will have a person through your job that hooks you up with a person in their friend circle that you can actually trust. But that's nice. I dig it. Your guardian angels on this Three of Pentacles, especially for those of you that are noticing the smells more, your guardian angels are literally the nose. They're leading you like Toucan Sam to the energies of what you're wishing for. Now, the thing on this is, it's kind of like Sagittarius and Cancer energy. It's like the Blues Brothers. You're on a mission from God, right? You're at an energy here that you're on a mission to search for happiness, like to reset, the respark that part of your heart that's been lying dormant for a while. It's like you're getting out more with this Three of Cups, celebrations, public events, things that you want to do, just doing stuff for you, right? Coming forward in the week ahead, you're getting to the energy of like not wanting to be cooped up or wanting to get into a bit more, going back out, even if it is just going to Target for your own shopping. Maybe some of you guys are tired of paying the extra fees or you can't afford the extra fees due to budgets and financial constraints right now. And so you're kind of like, well, nope, instead of Amazon or instead of ordering my food mobily, you know what? I'm just going to have to just drive into town and get it. That sort of a thing. And God's even like, hey, we're doing that for a reason. All right. Because like, you go to the grocery store and you bump into Tall, Dark, and Handsome trying to figure out what pineapples to buy. Or like even my male Geminis, right? Yeah, it's the same vibes that you go in there and she's just happens to be down the cookie aisle, right? And she's your own little cookie, right? Even for my girls going to Home Depot, remember, go during the contractor hours when the contractors get there early. Everybody else is just an armchair home improvement dude, okay? All right, you could be born on the 10th or the 3rd. The 23rd is here, the 11th. A lot of repeating threes are showing up. I think the threes are stalking you right now. Maybe some of you guys are early risers or have to get up at like 2:30 or 3:30 in the morning. Might work a night shift. Some of you guys could even be a life path 33. Ooh, welcome to Christ Consciousness. Nice to meet you. I'm Archer. Hello, New Earth Timeline Ambassador. Welcome. You're at yeah. I think you're just trying to get to an energy of living your best life and reinvent yourself, trying to be open to new things with that Three of Cups. Party invites. You know that one party single Geminis that you're like, I don't want to go to that. I don't want to deal with it. I'm just going to stay home. I'm calling off. I'm being told if you go, you might totally dig it. You might go single and come back. I'm reading. This is almost like a singles reading. This is kind of wild. Straight up, the shy person is going to open up to you because you're the shy person too. It's like we got two introverted extroverts getting ready to come together and just kind of be like, just so you know, that's for you guys. A little bit of the free will, literally as a result of one of your free will decisions. And it's literally something you in no way want to do. You literally have to drag your butt to the car. Like even on the way there, you're going to be like, maybe I could get sick. Maybe I'm lactose intolerant. Maybe I should go stop and buy a gallon of milk and chug it in the parking lot. But the thing is, you get there and all of a sudden you walk in and you're like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. Okay, I totally want to do this. It's literally, when you least suspect it, it kind of pops in, the Three of Cups. It'll actually be at somebody else's wedding. If you're sitting on a wedding invite that you're like, I'm not going to that. I don't need it. Whatever. You should totally go. It's going to be epic. It's a test. Literally pushing yourself right to that max. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Two of Swords. God testing Isaac and Abraham. And just leave Isaac alone. Why do you keep picking on him? Poor Abraham. And it's literally, but you push yourself and you persevere, and then you come home being like, oh my God, that was so awesome. Somebody here totally likes the Hunger Games. I don't know why, but the Hunger Games might resonate to you. Ten of Wands is the Page of Swords. With the planets shifting right now and Pluto locking into Aquarius along with Saturn right now, the thing is that you're getting ready to shift into a whole new and exciting chapter of your life and end a very long toxic cycle. And I'm going to straight up call it to you, Gemini, especially my Geminis that are very introverted extroverts because of what you've gone through, where you're just like, I have to close off. I have to be myself. Nobody gets me anyways. I'll be just fine hanging out by myself here with my cats or my dogs or my bird or whatever. Iron Man, that's my bird, whatever. What I'm seeing going forward is you're going to come into a mindset that one morning you wake up and you're like, I just need to get out of the house. I'm going crazy. I want to do something. Maybe like an art fair or something pops up on your social media feed or on the news one morning and you're like, you know what? I just need out of the house. I'm going to it. Maybe it's like a Comic-Con or a Renaissance festival. And you're like, man, I haven't busted out that Harley Quinn costume in a long time, you know? Or like, dude, I haven't gotten to dress up like I'm German and go to Oktoberfest in a long time. Yeah, you know? Grab your bustier, you know? Or even my male Geminis, go ahead and dress up like Yoda because you know what? You're going to find your Princess Layla. Straight up. Big time. I dig it. All right, let's get into the love energies. Let's go for it, all right? Because you're just at the end, 10 of Wands, of an old cycle that you're going to get to put the burdens down. And you might be sitting there right now being like, not a chance, Archer. I have no plans on opening up. The last time I was open and outgoing was when we still had dial-up modem. Right? I'm telling you what, you might feel that way right now. Come back later. Because later you're going to be like, oh my God, I don't know what pushed me. And all of a sudden, you don't realize it, but through Virgo season, because Virgo is, you guys are co-parents of Mercury, okay? The thing on that is, you don't see it now. But in a couple of days, you're going to be like, that was awesome. And you're going to, throughout Virgo and Libra season, you're going to start getting back to being more extroverted, outgoing, straight up, downright flirty. I will call it as I see it. It's like you've learned something about some confidence, and the guardian angels are leading you in that direction to help through it, okay? All of a sudden, you're going to get back into that vibe and that energy, and you're just be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm Gemini. I'm the best. You know what? The way everything else did, all those other people, now they burnt me down and threw me down and beat me up. That's more of a reflection on them than me. I'm fine. And you wind up going, and you're sitting there going, this is too good to be true. But then it actually happens. It's wild. Just out of the blue. One day you're like, I'm just tired of being introverted. And you're like, what causes that? I'm like, it's just a change in mindset. You know, you just wake up one morning and you're like, I'm burnt out. I've outgrown it. It's just like that green shirt that you used to always wear. One morning you put the green shirt on and you're like, oh, I've outgrown it. I don't like it no more. Or something really bad happened to you and the green shirt was what you were wearing. And now all of a sudden you will never touch green again. Whatever color it is, whatever resonates, you overcome it. And like in the week ahead, all of a sudden you buy a new green shirt and you're like, oh my God, I look either drop dead gorgeous or straight up GQ in this green shirt. All right. Confidence is coming back. All right. Let's get into the past person vibes. Let's do it. We got the 3 of Pentacles into the 8 of Cups on the Empress card. Man, somebody here is definitely their life path 3 or 33, born on the 3rd, the 13th, the 31st. At this point, anything with a 3 in it, month, day, or year, because the 3s are all over this reading. All right, let's see what's up. There is somebody that is up every morning at 3:30 and doesn't, and like, why am I up? 4 of Pentacles. It's not because of this person. Knight of Cups, 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords, Star card. But the Ace of Cups is back. I'm freaking out on this. The Ace of Cups and the Fool card are showing up in every reading. And like the way I was trained to read the tarot, when the Ace of Cups comes up and we're dealing with a past person, especially with the Star card on top of this, Cancer and Aquarius energy, this is telling me that the common thread here is that we have exes getting ready to return after having done the work. That's why it's taken so long for them to return, because you've waited forever. For some of you guys, this is 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years. I don't know, but it's a long time. Now the 4s are starting to stalk you with this person, Capricorn and Libra energy, with Cancer. Aries is here too, so this has got a lot of cardinal in its chart, which is a little bit of that anger. But the thing on this is that 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, the makeup, breakup energy seems to become a lot to handle, along with mood swings, nonstop. Almost like you didn't know with the 8 of Swords to the Knight of Cups when they'd be happy or when they would just completely go off on you. And they left you stuck in that energy on the Eight of Swords, where they're like, oh, sorry, Gemini, I'm not changing. I am who I am. If you don't like it, tough luck. Or if you don't, this is somebody that realizes they actually did need to change, because you know what? They kept using that line on everybody else. And everybody else is like, oh, you don't have to change? Well, then I don't have to be associated with you. And all of a sudden they're like, hold it, wait a second. Why is nobody into me anymore, right? Because they kept using that same thing on you. Oh, well, you're like, that comment was a little out of taste, a little passive aggressive. It kind of set me off. I didn't like it. And they'd be like, oh, well, tough luck. I ain't changing, so you better just get used to it. Right? Which is what caused you to go all third house on them. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Eight of Swords and Nine of Cups. They really didn't think you'd go off on them like that either. That's the thing, is you like shocked them and put them into check. Even for some of you discovered that they were entertaining other people, or for a select few of you, for 8% of you, they got somebody else straight up spaghetti, straight up Prego. It's in there. In that they got somebody else behind your back. And that was the final or the last straw. For those of you that part resonates, I'm going to disconnect from it, because as a result of this here, I do see that person plans to divorce them or leave them and take them to the cleaners. And it's going to wind up in a pretty rough battle, okay? It will actually bring them back your way should you choose to, though, because I'm going to tell you what, for those of you that 8% of you that part resonates to, they don't treat the other person any differently than they treated you, because again, like they are not, I'm not changing my ways. This other person is a bit of their karma in the fact that this person is going to get full custody of that child. And they are going to realize that they might be able to have taken out and got away with stuff with you. They might have been able to take it out and get away with stuff with this other person. But I'll tell you what, you mess with a child or use a child as leverage, Jesus will get ticked. That's one of the very few times that Jesus would get ticked. He's been known to tip a table in a temple a time or two because somebody uses children as leverage. You know what I mean? The Knight of Cups. What I see on this Four of Swords, though, the Libra energy that comes in on this, is that this person hadn't healed from their other relationship traumas, which wound up bringing it into your energy, right? They weren't ready. And you tried your best to heal them and fix them. For some of you guys, you're actually the one that they had the child with. And then they bailed. And then they're out living their best life or seeing somebody else. And you're at home with the child. And you're like, what the heck, right? It's a little bit of the Empress with the Star card, not to do the crime if they can't do the time. And this is what wound up bringing into your guys' cycle. The thing on the Empress with the Star card is they've been wanting to talk to you for a minute, though. And I do think with that Star card that you've been feeling it coming. A little bit of an intuitive hit, almost to the point that you might be nervous. Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, of like, Archer, I can't go through that again. Man, I can't. They did break up makeup for forever. 4 years, 4 weeks, whatever, okay? Or somebody could be born on the 4th or the 8th. But what I'm seeing on this with that Ace of Cups that came out over here, the Good Samaritan at the well, especially for those of you that have been throwing coins into wishing wells, I'm seeing like, I don't know, something about a Gemini that either you go by a fountain or a well. Maybe it's a fountain in a town square or at an old mall that you go to or something. But like literally, and without even thinking about it, Jim Carrey vibes, you toss it in and you wished for something to happen. You don't even realize it, but you did with that Star card. All it took was one thought that led them into a point of changing. And I know that you're not expecting to hear from them, but for those of you I'm seeing that you will hear from them and you'll be shocked at the work they've done. For some of you guys, it will actually have been legally forced upon them, okay, as a result of whatever they chose over you. The karma off of that put them in a forced lockdown. Some of you guys, they might even have been incarcerated or something. But whatever it is, well, even if it's just a spiritual jail, where because of their attitude and telling everybody, if you don't like me, then you just deal with it or go find somebody else, because they're friends. I am who I am. The friends are like, hey, it's not any different than when you guys were together. Remember how none of your friends or anything, when you were like, they're like, hey, we're doing da-da-da-da, and you're like, oh, wow, we'll be there. And they're like, oh, is it you and is it you and Crosswatcher? And you're like, well, yeah. And then the next day they would text you and be like, oh, sorry, something came up. We're not having that party anymore or something. Because this person was a downer in the energy they were in and nobody wanted to hang out with you guys, Seven of Wands. But they have done some work to transform with the Seven of Swords into the Death card. okay? That's going to lead them back into your way, ready for a real commitment. What I'm seeing on this one, for those of you who blocked and shut them down or gave them an ultimatum, I see them actually going old school and sending you a letter in the mail or flowers. I kid you not. Because the new people that came into their life as a result of whatever work they've done to clean up their act, whether it's attending AA, anger management, maybe they just did 72 hours and it got them to cool their heels a little bit. I'm unsure. But whatever it is, they've been around more married people. And that's where they've relearned things. They're like, oh, you guys don't fight about that. Well, me and Gemini used to always fight about that. And they're like, why would you fight with somebody you care about that stuff? And then there's that one, oh, Libra energy, Gemini, maybe even Aquarius. There's that one friend of theirs, okay? And you knew this person even back when you guys were together, the one that they used to privately with you just make fun of, like, oh yeah, that's my buddy. He's completely kitty whipped, okay? That friend and them have grown slightly closer together, where they're also finding out, they're like, man, I was going to ask you, why do you let your wife control you? Why do you let your husband da-da-da? And it's that vibe of like, happy wife, happy life. If I check in with my spouse, or, you know what, I wear all the pants in the family, but she's the one that picks the pair out. And it results in, they're like, oh, you mean you changed for your spouse? And this person's like, yeah, man. And they're like, oh my God, I used to make fun of you behind your back to Gemini, that like you were completely simped out. And they're like, be amazed what happens, right? This is what's changing their mindset to come back your way and make you an offer with the star card. Could be an Aquarius or a Libra. The air energy is strong. Could even be another Gemini. Scorpio and Capricorn are here with Pisces, and you also have Cancer and Leo. You then could be born on the 17th or the 7th. Somebody might have a Libra moon here, but I'm also seeing a Gemini moon. Like some of you guys might have a like Leo sun, Gemini moon. All right. Then you've also got Aries is here along with Taurus, all right? And definitely you were going to be born on the 12th, the 8th, the 7th, the 1st, the 17th, 27th, the 4th, the 14th, and 24th. And someone here's like a life path 4 or 8 totally. Okay, cool. The star card. They had to go through this in order to come back and correct. Otherwise, it would have stayed in the same 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, makeup, breakup cycle. But the Dark Night of the Soul they went through in the Empress is realizing even the dreams they've been having about you are pretty epic. And every time they wake up from the dream, they are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've lost out on Gemini. God's pumping dreams into their brain to be like, yeah, you had a great thing with the star card and you lost it. Some of those dreams, because of how tight your connection is, will bleed over into your dreams a little bit. That's why you've had some of those whole dreams about it. You know what I mean? It's all good. Okay, cool. All right, let's get to the new person vibes. All right, let me check real quick here. We're going to pause for a brief word from our sponsors, which is moi. Hi. Gemini, if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, you are more than welcome to do so. It is completely automated now. Hashtag instant gratification. All right, all you have to do is scan the QR code here or over here on your screen. That'll take you over to the Archer Astrology link tree. The very first link is the automated booking site. You can choose from the available dates and appointments. Then you get to pick if you want your Zoom reading. If it's in the Zoom readings are live, like you're one on here with me. You run the table, I'm just your speaker box. And then I also send you a private recording of it afterwards. Or you can choose from the traditional private YouTube video. Whichever one you pick, though, I'll reach out and I'll either send you the link to your Zoom reading after you've booked the appointment, or I'll reach out to get your questions and the details. So, but whatever you pick, I look forward to reading for you, helping in any way possible, and just thank you for trusting me with your energies. And consider subscribing, being part of the fam. I go live for an all signs every Monday. Most recent one's available. But also, the only thing I asked for Christmas this year, Gemini, I was like, God, you know, I don't need your guys' money or support and donations that way. Google takes very good care of me. I'm very blessed. And all I asked for was like, God, please and thank you. Could I have the 100K plaque for Christmas? I just want 100K subscribers, because then I know I'm helping 100,000 people. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing and being a part of that, if we can get to the 100,000 subscribers by Christmas time, I will do a special live streams, free questions and answers. I will literally wrap the thing up when it comes here, and then we'll open it together, and then just no super chats or nothing. We'll just answer. I'll just hang with you guys as a little bit of a thank you. All right. So be a part of it. And I do go live for individual readings, the all signs and everything. All the safe to click links are in the link tree. Like I was saying, just scan the QR code here, and the link is pinned in the pinned comment, also in my bio. All right. Thanks for being a part of this too. I love you. And don't forget, if you are in Nashville, Tennessee, or can get to Nashville, Tennessee on September 14th, I will be live for a public live all signs and meet and greet. Okay? No cost involved to you. If you're there, just show up. The management promotion companies are paying for it and covering it. I will be posting the location and the time coming up. All right, so you can be a part of it. Bring your decks if you're a reader. You just want to come and hang out and party with us. We will live stream in all signs to the channel like we did in June at CMA Fest, and along with just a neat party and hang out. Even Melissa's prepping some of the goodie bags and that stuff. And there could even be some special people coming that I've been talking to. So just, you'll be surprised when we get there, all right? But I will be live streaming to the channel. And Frankie and I will be doing further collabs coming up because we have missed reading as friends. Our channels and our lives have gotten busy. And we love doing that all signs that we did a couple weeks ago. So we will be making it a regular thing. All right, her and me be doing the next live collab will be on September 21st. And then I'm doing a collab with Selena from Love Fire Tarot. That'll be on October 18th. All right, so subscribe to me, Frankie, Selena, Melissa, Blue Dahlia, Caitlin Petty. All the channels I believe in, support, trust, and protect, and subscribe to myself are listed in the Archer Network on the homepage here on YouTube. So check them out. All right, and subscribe, be a part of the fam. All right, thank you. Thank you for letting me shout myself out, Gemini. I know you're going through some stuff, so that means the world to me that you gave me a minute for that. But now, back to you. Hey, Abby Joe, what's up? How you doing, girl? What's happening, Abby? All right, I don't know why, but you just made me think of Downton Abbey. I don't know why, but you did. Abby Joe, that's a cool name. My grandma's name was Joe. That's kind of cool. Well, it was Josephine, but everybody just called her Joe. Okay, let's go. She was a November 24th Sagittarius, little Italian stallion. She was a sweetie. All right. Some of you guys, this person might be Italian or something. Oh my gosh, with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, this person, you guys feeling some type of way. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We have all four aces. The Ace of Cups made its appearance. The Ace of Wands is here. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. This new person is a wish being granted, and they see you as a wish being granted. I called it. Oh my goodness. Gemini, you got all four aces. Make your wish. Oh my gosh. It's like you've been dealing with three aces forever, and the final ace just showed up with this person. Oh my gosh, this is like a birthday cake wish. Down in the comments, post your wish. We're going to manifest it and make it happen with all four aces coming in. The 1111 card broke down. Your wishes coming to fruition. Even if you don't want to make your wish public, just pop an emoji down in the comment section. It counts. God knows what you're wishing for. I don't have to know what it is. All I know is that if I see the comment, I help you manifest right to God. That's all I can do. No questions asked. All right. So with all four aces, post your wish down in the comment section. I love this for you. Oh my gosh. And this person's got a green flag. I know in the Five of Swords, you're thinking they're no different than your ex. This person is totally different. Okay. The thing on this is that the reason you're having dreams about this person and you almost feel like that they're not interested in talking to you or they're no different than your exes, it's because they're extremely closed off and flustered. Okay. This here with the ace, like whenever they get around you, they're just like, oh my gosh, Gemini got me feeling some type of way. I don't know what to do. I'm not good at making decisions. Could be a Leo or Leo in their chart. And they're like, like, and I know this person's really good at their job and everything else they do. But when they get around you, they're just like, oh my word. And you notice how they can't make eye contact with you all the time. Or like whenever they're talking, they kind of wander away or get nervous and shy. And then when you guys separate and go your own ways, some of you guys might even live at a distance. They miss you as soon as they like get in the car, hop on the airplane. And the thing on this is that you're going to get a text message from this person, or you already have, or you're planning to send one. Because I literally see a text message on the Ace of Swords that says, I had a dream about you last night. Okay? This is the thing on this one, is that the dreams are actually giving each of you previews of your future, because it's kind of like you've been living in a fantasy land that you thought would never exist, or this person did, and then they met you. You met them. And all of a sudden, manifestations start happening easier. You've waited forever to manifest a text back from this person, or for this person to come in correct. And then all of a sudden, you meet this person in a weird way. Could actually be as a result of money or something exchanging hands. Yeah, some of you guys will actually meet on Facebook Marketplace. You go to like buy a self-help book or something. The next thing you know, you never get the book, but you get the person selling the book. You know what I mean? Like, yep, I just went to go buy a patio set or something or a pair of shoes. The next thing I know, I'm in a relationship. Right? Ace of Wands, it's going to start off pretty quick. They're nervous about opening up to you with the Ace of Pentacles because it's kind of like if they do, they might just be like, so, and they just like jump and pounce. Because Gemini, they totally want to polish your diamond. I cannot, but I can't. It's what is there. They're like Archer. I mean, come on, seriously, Gemini, look. Why am I hearing that country song? Why am I hearing but donkey donk, the donkey tongue, shut my mouth? Oh, it is very standard Gemini. And actually, one of our subscribers helped verify this, that Gemini, one of your best traits, might actually be the badonkadonk. It's a lot of badonkadonk, Gemini. I don't know. This person might be going about it the wrong way, and that's why they're quiet, because they don't want to come in and approach and just be like, wow, nice butt. That's not exactly a pickup line. Although there are about 30% of the Geminis here. It's like, that's a total pickup line. I'm in. I'm good. That's cool. Go for it. There you go, cross-watcher. Okay. The thing is, they're trying to establish to get like a nice, polite way instead of just being like, Gemini, I kind of totally Ace of Wands want you. All right. For my male Geminis that you're like, there's no way. Well, no, there totally is a way. Because, okay, male Geminis, here's how I can explain this to you about this, okay? The card in the biblical tarot is Moses and the burning bush. So for my male Geminis, just focus on burning bush and we'll take it from there. Somebody's dating a redhead. Carrot Top Tarot. The devil card on the 8 of Cups that comes in with the Justice card is that this person's finna open up to you. In the 8 of Cups, you guys get to go to a much higher level. Some of you guys either met through church or tarot, didn't you? Like through a YouTube comment section or a TikTok or an Instagram, right? Coming out. The thing is that fate led you guys together. This is a very big test in perseverance. And no wonder the devil has you feeling like Doubting Thomas. You know what I mean? Because it's like, this is too good to be true, or it's not going to work, or it's going to be just like my ex and I'm scared. They're going to open up and they're going to overcome this. The devil is standing on both your guys' shoulders being like, yeah, it's never going to work. Nothing's going to change, because you guys come together and Toby gets beaten. The devil energy's out. Once you guys come together, there's happiness. That's why the nervous comes out on the 5 of Swords that leads to the Knight of Wands. Joshua, the leader of faith, with that big green flag. The names Joshua and Jordan, they might even resonate to you with this one. And I'm also seeing the names Jessica and Nicole too. Now, for some of you, though, you'll be faced with an Abby and Brittany. Oh, I thought I was done with the names. I'm sorry. My bad. I must be rushing things. Cancer Sun, can't help it. Although I've been in Virgo for like, since we got into Virgo, my Cancer placements just completely died or something. I don't know. Or Virgo just came in and took all over. I don't know. Anyways, the thing on this is that, yeah, here's the thing. You guys are already in the getting to know stages, and either you or this person is so focused on what could go wrong that you don't realize it's already actually going right. That's the thing. If I step back and look at this from a distance, I'm like, you guys are already a thing. And like a month from now, you're going to look back and go, oh my gosh, why didn't we open up sooner? I was so scared. I was scared too. Well, what are we going to do now? Magician card to the Ace of Wands. All right, Moses, let's go part the Red Sea. Oh, geez, oh, pizza. Oh, my gosh. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, because this is totally turning into tarot after dark with this new person. All right? It is totally the vibes of that Boyer Dusty Springfield vibes. It's the total vibes. Somebody here is either the son or the daughter of a preacher. The only one that could ever reach me was the son or the daughter of a preacher. Whoa. Yeah, you guys might have to start going back to church after this. Don't worry. And somebody is moving or relocating or had to change their address to DB Cooper themselves, because the yellow, the color yellow, I have no clue how this is tying in on this one, but I'm seeing those old yellow cards at the post office back in the day. Maybe some of you guys are dealing with a bully or a high school bully or just somebody that acts like they're still in high school. Because I don't know why, or this might just be like a complete prank or something, because I'm seeing the vibes of like back in the good old days when you had somebody picking on you. Maybe some of you or your person worked for the post office. I don't know. But the thing was, when you had somebody bullying you or picking on you, usually all you had to do was you went to the post office once, and then they had these cool little yellow cards, and you wrote down the name of the bully, and you wrote down their address, and then you wrote down where you wanted their mail to go to. And then the post office went digital and they fact check now. Take away all the fun. But the Ace of Pentacles, this is coming in when you least suspect it and you have no clue where it's going to go. Okay? Very much, this is Paul McCartney's first Hofner guitar. This is the 1961. You can tell because the two pickups are closer to each other on the guitar. The 64 looks like Bill with the pickups separated further, right? Anyways, somebody here might be a musician or somebody plays the guitar. Ironically enough, I'm seeing like a headstone with a guitar on it. Or maybe just like a guitar made out of clay or concrete, or maybe somebody does clay molding, or like that movie Ghost or something. That thing. But something about it ties in. But here's the thing that's one is that the rewards for the choices that you both make and the time that you've already invested into this is showing that you're going to get faced with the grand mal choice straight up. All right? Because just as you and this person start Ace of Wands taking off and your 4 aces showing up, prayers being answered, the great test. The X reaches out. Oh, Gemini, I have seen the error of my ways. Somebody bought me a Bible and a cheeseburger for my birthday, right? And I have decided that, and you're like, hold it, because you know. Because when you were younger or back in high school, you had somebody break up with you. You had the good person show up. And then you went back to the X and you messed it up that time around. It's the same energy with new people and you're woke to it. You're spry to it already, okay? In the fact that this X reaches out, well, you're already getting to know this person. And in your mind, you're like, same church, different pews. Okay, God, this is what happened to me 10, 20 years ago. Just different people. I won't mess it up this time. And you tell the past person, thanks, but no thanks, appreciate, hope you're doing well, take care, but I got a great person, great relationship, and I'm happy to go. And that's when you hand the gobstopper back to Dobie, and then Willy Wonka shows up and says, you did it, you made the choice, I knew you'd pass that test, here's the rewards coming in. And then all of a sudden, that dream you keep having about this person becomes an Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles reality. Get ready, because you might have to take a couple days off of work. Oh my God. I can nod with you, Gemini. Oh my word. There's stuff on Amazon to help with this. Stop! Carrots. Stop it. Carrot card. I'm done. I gotta go. You guys just get a room already, you goobers walking down the street with your hands in each other's butt pockets. Freaking Henry and Ethel are sitting over on the park bench being like, Ethel, you don't love me like that anymore. Yeah, you haven't put your hands in my butt pocket since 1953. You're going to get a lot of people jealous at how cuddly and cute you two goobers are. Once you open up, it's on like Donkey Kong. I totally dig it. Oh, look, it's Godzilla. Maybe some of you guys speak different languages. Anyways, Gemini, claim this thing down in the comments. You got 4 aces. We got to manifest your wish. Consider it like a second birthday for you. Maybe this is your birthday year. You know what I mean? Whether you just leave an emoji or not, remember, God knows what you're thinking when you pop that emoji. So, type your wish. Type it out. I'll help you manifest it. But even if you just pop an emoji, no problem. I don't need to know what it is. That's God's job. All right? I'll see the emoji. It allows me to manifest, and it keeps your personal life private. But just manifest your wish down in the comments. And every single one of us will help you manifest it into existence. We're gonna make those dreams a reality. All right? Even my male Geminis. My male Geminis, you will never sit through a church mass or a church again, right? As soon as somebody starts talking about Moses and the burning bush, don't laugh in church. Everybody's like, what's up? And you're like, I watch Archer. I don't know. I'm out. Gemini, remember, this will resonate to any placement of Gemini in your Stop it. Oh my gosh. I do declare, Gemini, you are pretty fly for an air sign. Oh my word. Anyways, this will resonate to any placement of Gemini in your chart, because you definitely are not your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. But apparently also your Uranus placement matters just as much. I can't. I'm out. Oh my God. This isn't even a legit tarot reading anymore. Actually, there's a couple of Geminis that are like, nope, totally legit tarot reading. I'm good with it. Cancer's like, would you please sage? Except for that one Cancer, it's like, don't sage, Archer. I got to go. I love you. Okay.